Alright, welcome back everyone. We have another headcanon in mind up today. Hey, and this one is from, you guessed it, Rob the Canadian Royal Hudson. You know, the guy who made Delton, Harriet, just to name them. It's another OC of his we'll be looking at today. Ooh, who could it be this time? Now we're going to be taking a look at Flying King, formerly known as City of Kingston, number 2401, just to let you know. Now then, before I get into my headcanon for him, I need to get into what Rob said about him. So, basically, from what I saw from Rob, he and Gordon were both brought to Sodor as express engine, and they had a bit of a rivalry. Yeah. And then years later, he was completely rebuilt with a Gresley boiler, as you can see here. And he and Delton often pull the express now since Gordon retired. Yeah. But if we're going by the lore of the books, then yeah, that he and Delton could become the main express engines. Unless if they have to put up with Pip and Emma, anyways. Oh. Now then, let's get into my headcanon for him. So, he was brought into the Northwestern Railway as a trial engine. And to see if Sir Topham Hatt wanted a big behemoth like this engine. Sure, he's gotten bigger engines over the years, but this one is ginormous, I tell you. Okay, he's not the biggest engine, but I will say quite big. I mean, if James and Henry can perform Gordon's duties in his absence, surely Kingston, surely City of Kingston can. And like I said, he and Gordon had a bit of a rivalry. And I like to think that sometimes he would often like to wind Gordon up just by doing his job well. Like, if you've seen Rexel Jet's drawing challenges, then you'll know he made a character called Ajax, who is basically a little bit of his personality for him. So when he first arrived on the island, Sir Topham had him painted in Northwestern blue for his trial. Delton was glad that he was not the only express engine, and that was brought over to Sodor painted in Northwestern blue. But Gordon, he was annoyed with him. And at this point, he would constantly get into arguments with him and try to one-up him. Mario Day reference. Okay. And I guess you could say why he was refitted with a Gresley boiler is because I guess you could say that in my AU, Kingston gets into a bad accident and has to be rebuilt. And yeah, I guess you could say that that's how he gets this Gresley boiler in my AU. But if we're going by the lore in my universe, then Gordon does not retire from the Express. Like he still does it, and Pip and Emma help out with it, but whenever he's not around, surely Kingston can perform his work just fine. Surely the city of Kingston can do his work. After hearing about all the trials and challenges Gordon has went through, Kingston learned to respect it. It's the pride of the line. That's what Gordon calls himself. Now Kingston is as happy as can be working on Sodor. He is great friends with Delta and performs express mainline duties. He's sometimes even pulling trains of special people. Ooh. He does. This is run with the Express so well. Oh, that some people can't even tell who does a better job going at high speed, either him or Gordon. After you respect Gordon, they get along. Like they start catching up as old friends, I guess you could put it like that. And he is also very fascinated to learn about other famous engines that live and come to the NWR. Every time he would hear about one, he would always like to learn something new about them. And he and Gordon are as chill as can be. And that's my headcanon for Kingston. Let me know what you think down below, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!